So today I'm going to be recording a different type of video I normally post on this channel. I'm just going to be talking about the Aether storyline and how it should have been the main focus on BO4. And disclaimer, I don't hate the KO storyline. I actually enjoy playing those maps. I'm enjoying what's going on with it, especially with Ancient Evil. I'm just saying that Aether should have been the main focus of it, and that Chaos should have been weighted. And another thing that I am not going to be doing any edits or anything. I'm just gonna be talking. So it's gonna be chill, just me talking for how long, whatever, how long it takes for me to get my point out or whatever. So yeah, I want to start off with the maps, or like what I would think the maps should be if it was only Aether focused. So I would understand Blood of the Dead because of how the cycle works, with having the Great War Origins, Shadows of Evil when Richtofen gets the summoning key, the Giant, the Rising Dragons, that's a bow. When they go to the Mob of the Dead to get the Blood Vials, then Garad Krovi, Revelations, and repeats. I understand that it has to break, and make the cycle break in Mob of the Dead, or now Blood of the Dead, actually makes sense, and I would agree with that. And then I would also agree with having Classify too, because it ties with the storyline of how they get from Shangri-La to Area 51, which I would agree with. And if the game launched with 4 maps, I would say tone it down to 3, because it would make the developers have less time to have to worry about more maps, just focus on 3 at one time. And then I would believe this should be like a celebrity map. Like, story-wise, I really wouldn't know what they would do, considering how Blood of the Dead was really big with its ending, how it's breaking the cycle. Richtofen, the original Richtofen is dead, and now we have the post-Great War Richtofen on the side, while Classified ending gets right after Blood of the Dead's ending, where the two crews finally meet. I really wouldn't know how to have the celebrity map, but I really felt like it should fit over there because of how I'm going to be explaining for how the DLC should work. So DLC 1 would be Alpha Omega, and of course, like, story would have to change a little bit, but I think this being known as the beginning of the end, Alpha Omega, it would be a really good fit. And yes, it would be a Nuketown remake, but then it would be the next few maps would be following it. So maybe like how in this ending, Dr. Monty, he does find out. Maybe that initiates Nikolai's plan to wake up Victus, because we haven't seen Victus since BO2, and I really feel like they should give them proper justice. And how kind of like how they rebooted the Ultimates crew to Victus, or not Victus, my bad, Primus. Maybe not make a new version of Victus, but instead just give him a different tone. The way they were made in the comics were actually really good. They really, Jason Ledon and Craig Houston really changed them up, made them really good. And like a lot of people don't read those comics, so having a map with them would really help out, as their purpose would be needed after Dr. Monty found out. That would be a really cool DLC 2 map. And then DLC 3 map would bring back the Ultimus Primus combo, in which it would not technically be filler, kind of like a Grod Krovi, wherever they're about to get everything wrapped in. Like, maybe Samantha would have still came over and we would have something to do with Samantha. I don't know, just whatever. In my honest opinion, I just wish that maybe the ending for Aether would have been more fleshed out. And then with DLC 4, it would obviously be the Great War. But even then, like, we don't know, because we haven't seen the summoning key in such a long time. We still have Dempsey's, Takio's, and the Shadow Man's soul in there. So we don't know where that's gonna lead to. And man, I just like after seeing Alpha Omega's ending, I just have a lot more questions than I do answers. Cause what are they gonna do? Are they actually gonna have like a Great War map, or are we gonna? Cause I've been seeing so many rumors about Call of the Dead or anything like that. I'm just really worried that Aether is not gonna have the proper ending. It's gonna be, I don't want to say rushed, but I guess I have to. Like, I just don't want it to have a rushed ending. I really care about the story. I just wish, like, I don't know. You see how the MCU does it, Marvel, and they're very patient on how they do things. They take their time, and then whenever it comes in with, like they did with Endgame, whatever they did that, it was outstanding because of how much hype they've been building up with these characters and the character development and everything like that. It was just an outstanding movie. And with this, I just have, and with Aether, I just have just more worry than I am excited for it, because I just really wanted to get a, I just wanted the story to end off with a bang, but right now I really don't know if it actually will be that amazing as people hope it will to be, with all the rumors that Chaos might not even be in the next game and Aether's gonna be rebooted, or if Chaos actually will be in it. Like, no one knows what's gonna happen anymore, and I don't know, it just worries me that after 10 years of getting the Aether storyline, it's not gonna get its proper ending, especially with the emphasis that this will be the final map. And another thing I want to touch up on is the amount of remakes. I honestly don't mind. Like, okay, before the map came out, I honestly didn't mind it was a Nuketown remake, because, you know, I'd honestly just want to play an Aether map. And honestly, Alpha Omega is a really good map. The only thing that holds it out from being an outstanding map is the fact that it's a Nuketown remake, which honestly saddens me to think like so many people were just calling it ripped from Blackout, and I can see the argument. I'm not gonna fight against that. It's just sad. There's so much toxicity in the community now, and man, I really don't know what else to say anymore. I don't know. I just guess that people just feel like it's not fresh, you know? Like, the last original zombies map we've gone in was Gurad Krovi. Cause Revelations was just a bunch of maps packed into one with like 2 new areas, couple like 2, 3, just like it was just a little bit new areas. While we had Zombie Chronicles, and it's just I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. So like after seeing the ending to this map, I just like it didn't hit me until like it didn't hit me that the second to last map for the Aether storyline is a Nuketown remake. It I don't know, man. That really just that hit me when that I'm stuttering now. I'm sorry. Um, when that hit me, I don't know, man. I just really wish that, like, that's when I decided to make this video. I just really wish that this storyline would get its proper justice. I miss its, I just miss its, like, creativeness and, like, how it was so different, very unique. And I'm not saying that Alpha Omega wasn't. I really like the gameplay on this map, but I feel like if Aether was just the main focus, this game would have been so much better. And like, and again, I don't want to say the Chaos storyline was bad or anything, but when they announced Blood of the Dead was coming back, I felt like a lot more people were hype at the fact that we're still getting Aether maps and like how this was gonna be the ending for Aether. People wanted to know what happens to Aether more than what happens with Chaos, because Chaos, they have to hook the people in, while Aether's already been built, established, and loved by so many that the way it's being treated right now, it really hurts people and really turns people off with the way it's being handled right now. And I've really felt like if Chaos wasn't in this game, things would be different. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have an explanation of why there's elixirs in the Aether storyline or anything like that. It's just, I feel like like Aether sharing with Chaos. Again, I'm not trying to hate on Chaos. I don't want to sound like I'm being negative, but I really feel like with them sharing the game's features, the HUD is the same, perk system. I really feel like each sharing really made Aether go down, as it doesn't get everything that was loved about it and what really made it special. As you know, as we've been getting remakes for every single map for Aether so far. And it just sucks, man. I just like it was obvious that the hype in BO3 was so much bigger. Everyone cared what was happening. Story was getting huge. Like whenever Garage Crovey people finished the Easter egg, it was amazing. People were, I remember me whenever I saw that for the first time, I got goosebumps whenever the revelations popped up and the music just got louder and louder. And then even after that, you finally heard Dr. Monty. And like, I feel like that's another thing. It's like, it also sucks the way how DLC works, because Monty wasn't even introduced until DLC 3, in which they had to establish him in DLC. They had to start him in DLC 3 and then end him in DLC 4. It's just, and like if they couldn't do it in DLC 2, because that'd be a little bit too early in my opinion. So it's just hard for them to make the balance, and then especially whenever you have this game where there's only 2 DLC Aether maps. They only had 2 maps to end the storyline, because Blood of the Dead breaks the cycle, and the Classified, they finally bring them together. I really felt like in this game they could have done a lot more. Like I said, they would have had Blood of the Dead, Classified, brand new celebrity map, then maybe go to Alpha Omega, have a Victus map to give them not really redemption, but just show how they changed with how Craig and Jason wrote them in the comics. Have another Ultimus Primus map for them getting set and ready. Maybe they could have gone in the Shadow Man out. Maybe they could have gone the Shadow Man to their side and fight against Monty. Or maybe, I don't know, I'm just thinking at this point, maybe they could have, because of how Monty in, I don't know, Shadow Man are one people, they could just put them in summoning keys. I don't even know, man. I'm just saying, I really felt like Aether could have gotten proper, I'm just saying, proper justice for its ending and for its final game, for its story. It's been running since World at War. But yeah, that's been the video. I've been rambling for almost 15 minutes now. Thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for listening if you're a really big Aether fan. I really hope DLC 4 is a great one. Alright, thank you.